So I came to the strip thinking I just needed a break. But if I'm being real, I think I needed to disappear from the noise for a second. For the last few years, life has felt like constant movement. In my previous video, I mentioned the pressure, the financial decision, the emotional stress, and trying to figure out who I am and trying to become someone better as the day goes by, trying to survive things that people don't always see, and then losing my dad, my father, sort of added a different kind of weight, a weight that I can't even truly fully explain. So when I got here, or when I first started thinking about going on vacation, I didn't really come with some master plan. No pressure to make the most of the trip, no obsession with productivity. I simply sat there enjoying the beautiful sun and, of course, sitting by the water with my thoughts. And something happened that hasn't happened to me in a long time. My mind got super quiet, not numb, not distracted, but pure quietness. And that is when I simply realized how much noise that I have been living in. Because when you are constantly moving and constantly reacting, constantly solving problems, you don't always realize how loud your internal world has become. But in the stillness, things started becoming clear. People became cleared. My decision making has become clear. My pattern became clear as well. Even certain part of myself became clear. I realized how much friction I have been carrying, how much of my life has been lived from pressure instead of peace, how many decisions I have made from urgency and instead of clarity. And the wild part is that the answer didn't come because I forced myself. They came because I finally stopped. That sort of hit me hard because I started asking myself, why does it take me being 1,000 miles away for me to feel some sort of peace? Why does stillness feel so unfamiliar? Why am I so used to chaos that calms feel strange? That question stays with me. And I think one of the most, one of the biggest things this trip gave me was proof that I can be myself, proof that I can trust myself, proof that stepping away wasn't weakness, proof that every battles, that no, proof that not every battles get won by pushing harder. Some things only become visible when you get quiet enough to see them. My vacation is almost over in the next 24 hours, and I am going back to reality, back to all my responsibility, and of course, back to grieving, back to the back to my father's funeral, and back to everything that's waiting for me back home. But The thing is, I'm not leaving the same because for the first time in a while, I remembered what my own minds feel like when it is not in survival mode. And that matters to me because maybe, maybe my biggest achievement isn't what I build next. Maybe it is learning how to create the same stillness in my real life, my day-to-day life when chaos get introduced, even when life gets loud, because peace shouldn't only exist while I'm on vacation, and clarity shouldn't require me to escape or go some places else. This trip reminded me that sometimes nothing is exactly what your soul needed. And sometimes the strongest move is an action, it's it is stillness.